February 22nd, 2016 meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Ansello? Here. Ms. Boyce? Here. Chairwoman DeFlorio?
Here.
Ms. Cayley? Here. Mr. Moyo?
Here. Is there anyone signed up to speak at the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak at the public forum who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none, the next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You have the January 25th, 2016 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 16-0064, consolidate.
Moved by Legislator Boyce, seconded by Legislator Ansello. Is there any discussion? Yes.
Madam Chair, if I might, could we just get through you to the administration an overview of these districts, the consolidation? In other words, something that just accommodates where they're located, the visual, prior to Tuesday's meeting next month.
I'm Tom Goodwin, Planning Manager, Department of Planning and Development. Through the chair, yeah, we can supply a map before the full ledge meeting.
Thank you very much. That's it.
Great. Yes.
Another question through the chair to Mr. Goodwin. There was something we just received, I think it was a press release with regards to the agricultural district and opening up the possibility of asking for additional ones. How does this affect this one?
Through the chair, that's a separate process that went through committee last cycle. Last cycle it was the annual additions, okay, which are required under state ag and markets law. This is a separate process, obviously related to ag districts, but this is the renewal of the 3 western districts, and we're consolidating them as well.
Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 16-0065.
Moved by Legislator Ansello, seconded by Legislator Boyce. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 16-0066.
Moved by Legislator Boyce, seconded by Legislator Ansello. Any discussion? Yes, Legislator Cayley. Sorry.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Thank you, Madam Chairman. Woman, we're just having a difficult time with that this year, you know? Thank you. Through you to the administration. Obviously, we've gotten this grant for a number of years, 24, and has this always been a standard amount for this project as it happens every year?
Through the chair, I'm sorry, are you referring to the annual contribution to the Regional Planning Council or the next item on the agenda, the GTC grant?
Oh, excuse me, I bumped ahead, didn't I? My bad. Take that back. Never mind.
Okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 16-0067, acceptance.
Moved by Legislator Ansello, seconded by Legislator Boyce. Is there any discussion? Yes,
Thank you, Madam Chair. Could I repeat that request through you to the administration? Has this been the standard amount, the grant for this, over the past 24 years?
Through the chair, it's been a similar amount. About 3 or 4 years ago, there was a requirement of GTC to provide a 10% match. And at that time, the grant went from $17,000 to $15,000.
Thank you. And then through you, does this basically cover the cost of doing this type of project?
Through the chair, yes, it does.
Thank you.
Yes, Legislator Moyle.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Through you to the administration, what's the timeline for the report to be prepared, for it to be finished?
Through the chair, we're going through the process of collecting surveys from the municipalities. They provide a lot of the data that goes into the report. We also have a couple of different data sources that we maintain. So we're compiling that data now. We expect to have the 2015 report done and submitted to GTC for approval by April-May timeframe.
Okay, thank you. And what precisely is the information in the report used for? What does it produce? Through the chairwoman.
Thank you.
Through the chair, the primary purpose is to provide data to GTC. They operate a number of transportation planning models that require updated land use information. So this data is provided in both hard copy and in digital form, and they plug it into their models they use for transportation planning.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any further? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. All opposed? Item carries. Moving on to other matters. Are there any other matters that need to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the February 22nd, 2016 meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Planning and Economic Development Committee will be held on Monday, March 21st, 2016 at 5:15.